Hey friends, welcome to Stocks and Crypto Plays. I'm talking about XRP. We have some brand new news today. Breaking news, I guess. Ripple buys a company. What company did they buy? We're going to get into that. Please make sure you hit like and subscribe, and notification, share the video with a friend. So if you take a look at this today, they spent 1.25 billion with a B dollars to buy Hidden Road, a prime brokerage firm. This is the largest acquisition Ripple has ever made, and is designed to enhance its institutional offerings, including boosting activity on the XRP ledger and supporting its RLUSD stablecoin initiative. Hidden Road specializes in providing brokerage services to institutional clients, and this move signals Ripple's intent to deepen its footprint in traditional finance while leveraging its blockchain technology. Interesting. Regarding how Ripple financed this acquisition, whether they bought it directly with XRP or sold it to raise the funds, there's no definitive public statement. However, we can piece together a scenario based on Ripple's financial practices. They did sell XRP in the past to acquire companies, so they have a history of it. In early 2024, they held 25 billion with a B in crypto assets, mostly XRP, and more than 1 billion in cash. In January 2024, they bought back 285 million in shares from early investors, a transaction funded in part by proceeds from XRP sales. Okay, so given the 1.25 billion price tag for Hidden Road, it's plausible that Ripple sold a portion of its XRP reserves to raise the necessary capital. Posts on X, such as the one suggesting Ripple sold around 800 million XRP last year, 2024, to fund this acquisition now in 2025, align with this possibility, though the exact figure and timing remain unconfirmed. Interesting. Using XRP directly, it's highly unlikely they used XRP directly to purchase this company. With such a big scale in traditional finance, it would most likely be fiat currency, as sellers and institutions and private equity holders would prefer liquid, stable assets over a volatile cryptocurrency like XRP. Ripple promotes XRP for cross-border payments and liquidity, using it as direct payment for a $1.25 billion deal would be unconventional. So, moving on. Other funding sources. Let's see, what are those funding sources, guys? Ripple's strong financial position, as emphasized by CEO Brad Garlinghouse in late 2024, suggests it could tap into its cash reserves or secure financing without relying on XRP sales. The company's decision to delay an IPO, citing its robust balance sheet, further supports the idea that it had sufficient liquidity to fund such a deal. All right, so we have some additional details, guys. Let's take a look. Additional details on this deal. This is a massive deal today on Tuesday, April 8th, 2025. Okay, guys? I'm giving you all the details right here. The acquisition goals. What's the goal of the acquisition? The purchase of Hidden Road is strategic. It positions Ripple to offer prime brokerage services like trading, custody, and financing. Remember earlier I did a video maybe 2 weeks ago saying that Ripple is making their own wallet? So potentially you can have a Ripple wallet? How cool is that going to be? Let's get back to this. Like trading custody and financing to institutional clients, integrating these with the XRP ledger. This could increase XRP's utility by facilitating more transactions and liquidity solutions, especially for RLUSD, which is Ripple's stablecoin. Ripple's stablecoin launched in late 2024. Market impact. What's the market impact of this deal? That's the question right now. XRP's price on April 8, 2025 was around $1.79 to $1.84 per Coinbase, down slightly from the 24-hour marker, but up over the last year significantly. The acquisition news hasn't triggered an immediate price surge, suggesting the market had already priced in Ripple's growth moves, or that XRP sales might offset bullish sentiment. Ripple's ongoing SEC lawsuit, which saw a $125 million penalty in August 2024, doesn't appear to have hindered this deal at all. The resolution of key legal hurdles emboldened Ripple to pursue such an aggressive expansion. What's the conclusion of all this? How can we wrap it up real tight into a few sentences? Here we go. Ripple lightly financed the 1.25 billion Hidden Road acquisition by selling a portion of its XRP holding to generate cash, possibly supplemented by its existing reserves rather than using XRP directly. Exact details on the funding breakdown aren't publicly disclosed. This is an educated inference based on Ripple's financial patterns. The acquisition strengthens Ripple's institutional play, potentially driving more XRP ledger adoption. Though its immediate effect on XRP price or market dynamics remains to be seen. For the latest updates, keep an eye on Ripple's official announcements on X from credible crypto sources. Okay, that's it, guys. What do you think about it all? I think this is super bullish for XRP coin. Super, super bullish. More liquidity, more institutional ownership. This is going to be great, guys. This is going to be really good for XRP. And I asked AI what they saw, if they would see XRP hitting $10 in this 2025 bull run, and they said there's a very good chance it could hit $10 per coin in this 2025 bull run XRP. Get ready, guys. Talk to you soon. Have a great day.